Pinan Sandan is the third of the Pinan katas. It's a small kata. It's short in length, and its main purpose of Pinan Sandan is to work to get a lot of power out of small movements. Perhaps you're working in a tight space, crowded environment or something. I'll run it in both forward and backward directions, and then we'll talk about the specific moves of the katas. Of the kata. Pinan Sandan starts with a spin more than basic kata, Pinan Nidan, the katas prior to this have all set over a little bit. Again, we're in a tight space. We want to drop our weight and spin around as we do so into a front-facing cat stance. We're using these blocks. We're doing two blocks at once. Whether we're doing them for the just the kata so that we can practice two blocks at once, doing this kata, this block and that block, or whether we're actually using both blocks, it could be either way. There's applications for both ways. But what we want to do is do full blocks. So as I step up into high sokudachi, my feet are all the way together, heels and toes. I don't want to leave this arm here and block like that. You can see the arc that goes, I miss a lot, including the center of my body, if they're punching, kicking at my belt knot, possibly my nose, if they're punching my nose, and even a brush by on the chin. So I need to draw a little bit over and throw the block, on both going down and up. Draw to the center like we do basic, down and up. Do both of them at once like that and with no problem. The arm going down on that particular block, or those blocks, is always the arm that goes closest to your body, inside. It's a theme that'll play out in Pinan Sandan, Kushanku, and later katas also. I'll point this out in those katas, but just keep this in mind. The arm goes down, is always on the inside. As we do the spear hand, let's say that they dodge that and grab my wrist. Okay, so if I just turn and they give any kind of pressure at all, I'm going to lose my balance and be pulled backwards. I have to use my body. I'm going to turn my back foot over slightly and use my body to lunge away. Okay. Just like we're doing a lunge punch stance. Okay. In Wado, we're not doing any circular steps. Okay. This is one of the first ones where people start swinging a leg around. So as I'm doing this move, I don't want that. What I want to do, step back, straight back and then turn into my shikodachi. From there, come into this position here. Same thing. This is one that's real easy for people to start spinning into, but we want to step, turn on all of those. Step, turn, step, turn. The arm motion on that particular set of moves is you drop the elbow back at the side that you're going to be turning into. Drop the elbow back. You're using both the motion of the elbow along with the twist of the body. Either one by itself isn't very strong. Got that, or you've got that. But if you put the two together, now you've got a pretty decent powered block. Followed by, it's thrown as a low block. Okay? You don't want it going up, but around. The final moves of the kata, you want to keep that tight also. Don't do anything at all with the arms until you get here. And think up as you do that. If you think left, you're going to throw yourself off balance. So once you get here, you want to pull up. Step over, keep it tight again. Don't straighten out the arms or anything. Just take them as they are to the other side. That could be multiple things. I could be grabbing, pulling into a strike, whether that strike is a hook type block, an impy elbow strike, or both. As I move over, I could be reversing that impy, back fist or tetsui, hook, elbow. I could be using the technique behind me. Elbowing somebody in the middle body and hopefully the solar plexus area, and punching over my shoulder. That's going to enable me to give me a little better reach on them. Pinan Sandan, it's a unique kata. I think it's a lot of fun to run. Enjoy it.